Getting money, other bitches, they don't stand a chance. Twerk, twerk for them dollars, I don't want your man. You know it's Jenny Gang. Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? So, we are back for another Jenny Gang YouTube production. Y'all already know, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so you'll get my random uploads and comment on my commentary. So, sorry y'all, I had to put my microphone on after the video started. Today's video, we're going to be talking about these pedos. If you watch Saturday's video, you'll know that I dropped a video on a creep named Johnathan Quiles, or Quiles, however you want to say it. He doesn't matter. He was the uncle who had a love affair with his own niece, Iyana Sawyer. Rest in peace to her. And he got her pregnant. So, this case has gotten popular because Johnathan Quiles was just sentenced to life without parole. Honestly, they wanted to give him the death penalty. I wish he would have got the death penalty, but he did not, because if you watched last video, you know that Iyana's remains were not found because Johnathan hid them at his car junk job, and her remains were moved off of the campus, if you will. So she's never been found. Otherwise, they would have gave him the death penalty. So now, before I do this commentary, I just want to say I am not trying to victim shame. That's not what I'm going to do. But I got to point out some facts, right? Iyana Sawyer and her sister, I forget the sister's name, both seem to be just a little bit, I don't know, promiscuous, if you will. Their family was so close-knit and all in each other's business. It's hard to understand how they didn't know these little girls were sexually active. And y'all, this is where I guess my judgment comes in, right? I've been 16 before. Why do they have to be messing with older men? Like, what is it with them and older men? So you're like, Jenny, what we just talking about one older man, her uncle who took advantage of her. Well, no, Iyana was caught with her neighbor, Kamar Humphry. We're going to channel in on him and his record because he was also an older man that she got caught with. The family did catch her messing with him. I don't know how it went down, but he was the neighbor to Iyana Sawyer's aunt. The aunt whose husband is just got, you know, put on life without parole for impregnating her niece. So, like I said, I just want to bring that to the attention because it just seemed like there's a lot of sticking and moving for somebody to be a teenager. And yeah, it's ultimately with these particular men, it's not her fault because they're supposed to be the adults to say, I'm not going to mess with her, what have you. But I don't know. It's just a lot going on for her to have been a teenager. And just to reiterate, her sister also messed with the uncle. But the uncle did not have a love for the sister like he did for Iyana. She's the star of this movie, if you will. So let's talk about the other dude that Iyana got caught with. All right. And y'all, the setting for this stuff is Florida. Some of his records and stuff that I looked at, it said like North Florida, then I seen Duval. I'm not familiar with the parts. I drive through Atlanta every weekend. I don't even understand what they parts are. They be like, you be on the south side, the west side. I don't know what side. Let's just say Florida. This video is being brought to you by Jenny University, a dance and fitness school for women of all ages and backgrounds. Subscribe to our website, www.jennygang.com/Jenny University for classes and updates. Okay. And I'm reading this, y'all. So Kamar Humphry, the other older man who Iyana Sawyer messed with and got caught by the family. This is a little bit of his past. Deputies are investigating a series of alleged sexual acts on a Rickards High School campus involving a 14-year-old girl and 3 18-year-old students. So Kamar Humphry and his friends were 18 this time, y'all. Two suspects, Kenneth D. Williams and Kamar Humphry, were arrested Wednesday and released from the Leon County Jail on $2,500 bail. So he had a little friend. They was running through 14-year-olds on the school campus, y'all. This is before he got caught with Iyana. So Kamar, you, like I said, you dodged a bullet with this whole Iyana case, but you've been sticking and moving with young girls for a little while too, right? And this was a little bit of your karma to have to come and be a part of this case, even though you were not the official unaliver. Williams faces 2 charges of a lewd and lascivious battery, and Humphrey is charged with lewd and lascivious, the M word, y'all. The M word that means the R word. A Leon County judge also imposed a daily 8 p.m. and 6 p.m. curfew on both teams. The third student, Keyshawn Lobin, is also listed as a co-defendant. Hold on, y'all. I want to channel in on Kamar because he's the one that's part of this case. All of these guys are disgusting, though. And the incidents at the high school came to light on April 1st when the girl and her parents raised concern about the ongoing sexual activity on school campus to Rickard's administrators. 2 probable cause affidavits stated. In her statement to deputies, the girl said she had consensual intercourse with all 3 teens multiple times. She said they knew her age, a claim that one suspect, Kamar Humphry, denied. Go figure. In the report, the girl said the sexual encounters took place in several classrooms, under a stairwell, and behind the Health Academy clinic on campus. Security cameras were not working when one of the alleged incidents took place, but cameras caught footage of 2 incidents, the affidavit said. On Friday evening, school officials were unable to provide details about the disciplinary status of the students involved. Court documents show that Humphrey and Williams are prohibited from having any contact with the girl. Rocky Hanna, director of special sites, said that if the teens were not suspended or expelled, they could be alternatively placed at Second Chance, a non-traditional school that serves nearly 100 students, while their cases play out in the court systems. And Iyana Sawyer's death took place in 2018. Okay, I see why they keep calling them teens. I'm like, why are they calling the boys teens? Because they were 18 messing with 14-year-olds. But Johnathan was 20 or 21 when he messed with Iyana Sawyer. So basically, he has a history of messing with young girls. Why do you mess with young girls? And then also with the other little girl that's in this story, I don't know what y'all got going on with y'all teenage girls in Florida, but why is she messing with 3 different dudes in classrooms, under stairwells? Y'all, I can't go too deep on that because y'all gonna say I'm victim shaming, and I'm not. But I'm just saying, like, what is really going on with all of this? This is one of those progressive cases where, as I watch the trials, as I watch the stuff that's being said, I'm gonna have to keep bringing it back to y'all because it's just stuff that make me be like, what? Kamar Humphry actually lied to the detectives when they came to question him about Iyana because, you know, he had already got in trouble for messing around with her. He didn't understand she was missing this time and something like even more serious. But just watching his little testimony, at first you feel sorry for him because it's like the lawyer for the defense, she's like, she has a very caring-like tone, like very disrespectful, very condescending. So you feel like, okay, she attacking this dude and this ain't even his case. Like, he ain't do nothing this time. He just messed with a girl a couple years ago. But nah, when you dig in his history and you see, like, it wasn't just a mistake, like, oh, you messing with a girl that's underage, maybe you made a mistake or something like that. This is this person's history. As a matter of fact, they say that he left out of Florida and moved to North Carolina because of his cases and stuff. And Florida is one of those places where your charges and stuff are just readily available for everybody to see. So it's not like he can walk around hiding it. So, Kamar, this video is still about Iyana and Johnathan Quiles, who was definitely the POS of the week. But you got some skeletons with you too, and you need to start messing with women your own age. How old are you now? Like 23, 24. I hope you done changed your ways. But anyways, gang, chime off in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this case. If you did not see the initial Johnathan Quiles video, go back and watch that. Y'all gotta see what this man did. He is disgusting. We gonna get into some of the calls that he was recorded on too, so y'all could just see how he was talking and stuff. But like the video, gang, subscribe to the channel, comment on my commentary, and see you guys on the next one.